Stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll teach you how to make some of the most delicious grilled lemon pepper chicken wings that you've ever ate. So I'm starting out with about a little over 1.5 pounds of wings. I already actually separated these. I did it off camera. And the first step, I'm going to take some of this duck fat and spray on these. This will help the seasoning adhere to them, but it's also going to kind of help them get crispy when I put them on the grill. I want my skin to get nice and crispy. So I just spray these down a little bit with this. Give them a little bit of a toss here. Make sure they're all evenly coated. So my next step here is to hit these with a little bit of a lemon pepper rub. And this is all I'm actually going to do before I put them on the grill, because most of my effort is going into the sauce. I'm going to toss these around just a little bit, make sure they're evenly coated. So those are ready to go. So what you want to do is get your grill real nice and hot, and I recommend using some good lump charcoal for that. And go ahead and put them on there, and you want to put a little char on each side, give them a little sear. I'll flip them here in a minute or two, and then I'll move them over to this other side and finish them indirectly. I'll cook these to a temperature internally of probably anywhere over 180, between 180 and 200 is fine. I go pretty high with my wings because, one, they can handle it. They're not going to dry out on you like white meat or like breast meat would. And number two, I find that I get a crispier skin that way. Some of these are starting to get the color on that I want, so I'm going to begin moving them over this other side. It's not going to hurt anything if you flip them more than once. Just make sure that the initial time they're not sticking to the grate. If they're still sticking, then they're definitely not ready. So I've got these kind of at the color that I want them, and this is imperative that you really cook these long enough to let the skin start to get nice and crispy. I've moved them over here, and I'm going to put the lid on, both vents fully open. I'm going to let these cook indirectly for a few minutes, and I'll start temping them with an instant rate thermometer here shortly to see where we are internal. So here's what these are looking like. They're temping where I wanted them. They're up in the high 180s. Actually, some of the flats are hitting 200 or a little over. That's what I wanted. Skin looks nice and crispy, and these are going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and take them off the grill, take them in, and put together a wet sauce, and that's what's really going to make these good. Now it's time to put together the wet sauce. So you want to melt a whole stick of butter. I'm going to go in with about that much minced garlic. While that's melting, I'm going to do a little bit of my lemon pepper seasoning. Little parsley. If you got some fresh, that would be great, but I'm using some dried flakes. I don't have any fresh today. I'm doing a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes, about that much. I'm going to grind in a little bit of fresh black pepper. You don't have to grind it fresh. You can just use out of a shaker or anything. Just a little mix, and I think I'll back my fire down to about a medium heat so I don't burn anything. We'll go in with just a little bit of honey. That'll give it a little bit of sweetness. Squeeze in a little fresh lemon juice. Try not to get the seeds in there, but if you do, you can always just dip them out. And let this cook down for just a minute or so, and then we'll kill the heat. That should be good. Man, this is smelling great. This looks good to me. I think I'll go ahead and kill the heat, and we'll get ready to put this on our wings. So we'll just go ahead and pour this over the wings. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give this a try. Man, you're talking about some good wings. These are delicious. You've got a lot of different flavors here. You got the citrus from the lemon, got a little bit of heat from the pepper and the red chili flakes that we put in there, and just a little bit of sweetness to round it all out from the honey. Hope you give this recipe a try. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite kind of wings are. I might try some of your all's recipes in the future. And give the video a thumbs up. Share it with somebody. I'll catch you in the next one. God bless you.